present, many technological advancements have been done to make our activities become easier, may it be chores or economy-related activities. In this video, we are going to focus on innovation and economy and how both are interrelated with each other. What is innovation? Innovation is defined as an action or process of making changes in something established, especially by introducing new methods, ideas, or products. A simpler definition is that innovation is turning a creative idea into a value. Some of the examples of creative ideas converted to highly successful innovations are: Number 1. iPhone 2007. The first iPhone was a game changer. Revolutionary invention of the year 2007 shaped the mobile industry that made the company Apple Incorporation what it is today. Simple, easy to use, home button to begin navigation, touchscreen, no keyboard. Sold over 1 million in just 3 months. The iPhone revolutionized the complete mobile industry. Number 2. Amazon Uber. Whether it is ideas or goods or service can be exchanged, sold, or purchased online. Number 3. Google Wikipedia. Any topic can be searched, studied, and understood. Number 4. Tesla Model S. Revolutionized the concept of electric cars and self-driving capability. Created the race for electric cars market. Self-driving option will become a norm in all futuristic cars. Use of renewable energy and avoiding fossil fuels in its harmful effects. All of these ideas were successful because besides being great ideas on their own, they were also skillfully introduced into market, resulting to innovation of the products that is offered.
The second part, what is economy? Economy, in a wider scale, is defined as the wealth and resources of a country or region, especially in terms of the production and consumption of goods and services. It can also define as a system of making and trading things of value. It is usually divided into goods or physical things and services, things done by people. A prominent example of an economy in the traditional economy that encompasses the customs and history of a nation to guide production and distribution of goods. Traditional economies are mostly based on agriculture, fishing, and hunting. What are the characteristics of economic activities? Number 1. Income generation. All economic activities will generate some form of income. It is not compulsory that such income is in monetary terms. It can be in different kinds. So, if the activity is a form of livelihood for the person and it generates him in any form of income, then it is an economic activity. For example, a laborer who tills the land and gets paid in crops. This is an economic activity. Number 2. Productive in nature. If the activity is a means of livelihood, it means it implies that there was some element of the production process involved. So, an economic activity must be productive in nature. It must involve some aspect of the production of goods and/or services. Let us see some examples. A worker in a factory is producing goods. A software engineer is providing services. A teacher also produces services. Similarly, farming is an economic activity as again, it helps in production. Number 3. Consumption is also an economic activity. Consumption is the demand side of the market. It is what generates the production and the supply of goods and services. The consumption of goods promotes competition and introduction of better products in the market. So, consumption encourages production activities, so it is in itself an economic activity. Number 4. Savings, investment, and wealth. Savings is the most income that is not spent. Such savings are invested in a variety of instruments such as savings, account, term deposits, the stock market, mutual funds, real estate, gold, etc. Therefore, such investments turns to wealth. Then, the private and public companies borrow some monies to invest in their business and further economic activities in the country.
How does economy and innovation go hand in hand? Most economists agree that technological innovation is a key driver of economic growth and human well-being. Negative cultural attitudes about technology and its disruptive effects could threaten reaping these benefits. Policy responses that reflect such attitudes and discourage innovation risk triggering economic stagnation and lower living standards. Effects of innovation. Technological innovation brings benefits. It increases productivity and brings citizens new and better goods and services that improve their overall standards of living.